Hello everyone, it is Mary here and I'm going to be starting another Project Pan. Now this time I'm going to be doing a Project 20 pan. Yes, I know, it's a little bit far-fetched, but these are products that I really either just want to make some progress on or that I want to use up, hit pan. Now on the products that I just want to make progress on, there are, let me just look, 2, 3, 3. Okay. I will not be continuing those products. So, I have 4. There has to be 4 because I have 4 blushes in here. That's a little bit far-fetched from me. Anyway, let's just get into the video. Okay, the first thing on my list, I have this. First of all, let me just show you my handy dandy list with all 20 products on there and the listing of those things, whatever they're called. And the first one is my Maybelline Matte and Poreless Foundation. Now the reason for me wanting to use up this foundation is because it is not cruelty free. It's Maybelline. But this is an amazing foundation if that's not something that you're worried about. It gives great coverage, it lasts a very long time on my skin, and I mean, it doesn't make me look like I have no pores, but it does the job. And I have another foundation I'm trying to use up, and this next on my list is the Maybelline. This is really old. I'm wanting to use it up, 1, because it's really old, and 2, because it's not cruelty free. But in this project pan, since there are 3 foundations, I just want to make some progress on this. It is right there where that line is. Oh, and the Maybelline one is right there. And to tell, I just kind of held it up to the light and kind of guessed where it was. The third thing on my list is my Depotted. Depotted this. Oh, that is the wrong one. But I repurposed this color tattoo in Vintage Plum. Awful. This color tattoo was awful. So patchy and not pigmented at all. Just don't waste your money. But this is a L'Oreal, the Infallible excuse me, I just burped. The Pro Matte, and this is in the shade 103. This is the foundation that I'm going to be working on because if you cannot tell, there is not a lot left. That one is out of the way. Alright, the next one that is on my list is this stick foundation by Maybelline. It is the Fit Me Shine Free Plus Balance. It has like a low core, and yes, I know this is not my shade. I bought this with the intent of it being a cream contour, and it is number 4 on my list. So this is how much I have left of it to use up. Actually, did I say that I wanted to finish this one. So there is that. All right, the next item on my list is the Hard Candy Glamouflage Concealer. I actually depotted like into another Maybelline color tattoo pot. Anyway, this is still basically full no matter how much I use this. Now the reason I depotted into this is because while it's in a tube, it has a huge tendency of separating, and it's really hard to like mix back together. And when it's in here, I can just take my little spatula thingy and just kind of like swirl it together, and then it's mixed back together. So yeah, there is that. Okay, the eye base that is in this project is my Maybelline, what are these, color tattoos in Bold Gold. This is probably my favorite color tattoo. I wish Maybelline was cruelty free just for this color tattoo. And I'm also pretty sure that you've seen all of these, like, but this is, it's just so pretty. I love this gold shade because it's not like an in-your-face bright gold shade. It's kind of like a darker one, but it's still in your face, obviously, or I wouldn't be wearing it. All right. What is the next thing on my list? The next thing on my list is this powder. This is a Revlon powder. I've already panned one of these. It was the shade light medium, and then this is the shade light. Obviously, I'm sorry, I'm like blinding y'all. Obviously, Obviously, I'm panning the shade light right now because it is a winter and I'm so pale. Yeah. Okay. The next thing on my list is, this is Hard Candy Fast and Fabulous Translucent Powder. And the reason that I'm wanting to pan this brand is 100% cruelty free. But I don't really like this powder, and I'm ready to move it out of my collection. Try better and greater things. Yeah. Okay. And now I have this bronzer. This is the e.l.f. Warm Bronzer. No. It's getting everywhere. This is so messy. Anyway, this is the e.l.f. Golden Bronzer. It's so pretty. Obviously, it's not actually, like, this is, I can't talk right now. Okay, so what I did to get it this color, let me get the products out. Was obviously I crushed up all of the bronzer and put it in, mixed it up because I wanted it to be more of a highlighter shade, and then I scraped off the top of my Sephora, what is this, Micro Smooth Illuminating Baked Luminizer. That's a long name. In Stardust. And then I took a crap ton of this Korres Wild Rose Powder, a mineral illuminating powder. And I literally took so much of this. This is like my favorite highlighter of all time. And there's so much product, and this was only like 20 bucks. And I know that's expensive, but still. For that much product, how much is in here? It's like 8.5 grams. But yeah, this is a mess right now and will be a mess until I hit pan on it, which is my goal. And I've only used this bronzer a couple times. It's not my favorite. Obviously, it's gorgeous now that I can use it as a highlighter, but I'm a little bit too, which is what I bought it with the intent of doing, because it's really shimmery. So yeah, it's everywhere now. Okay, the next thing on my list is my, I almost said NARS. I don't own any NARS products. I'm not that expensive. Anyway, this is really dirty. It's my blush palette by Tarte. I am so sad. I made the conscious decision to stop buying even from parent companies that test on animals. And this includes Tarte and my beloved blush palette that I bought. It's the holiday collection. This thing is beautiful. Like, if you have not, I think this has been on my channel. I'm not really sure. I was thinking about doing a review of it, but then by the time I thought about it, about 1 million other people had already done a review on it. But these are my favorite blushes. The only complaint I have with them is that these 3 shades right here, could have varied a little bit more, especially like these two. They're basically the same color, but I mean, I'm not complaining that much because I love these. Like, this side of the palette is like the colors I gravitate towards. But anyway, I want to make progress on 1, 2, 3, 4 blushes out of here. The first one is Maud. Which one is that? That is this one. This one right here at the top of the more like pinky corally side. The second one is Icon. Where's that? Oh, that is this one. The third one is Concept, which is this one. And then the fourth one is Culture. Pretty sure that one's up here, yeah. Which is this one. And I'm obviously with 4 blushes in this project, I 100% know that I'm not going to be using these up anytime soon, and I am 100% okay with that. I just want to get some more love out of this palette. So yeah, and with the tape on it too. Let me just take that off. Yeah. Okay, moving on. The next product on my list is the Too Faced Hangover RX primer. This is my all-time favorite primer. Like 100% all-time favorite primer. I think I finally found a dupe for it. We'll see, because I've really been reluctant to use the rest of this. I have that much left. Let's see, that is very bright. I have this much left. Too Faced was bought over by Estee Lauder. I cried the day Too Faced was bought over by Estee Lauder because of this primer. Like, it has been life-changing for my skin. It smells good. It's got coconut water in it. That's why it smells good. I'm sad. I am so sad. You have no idea. Anyway, I'll find a new love one day. I found a primer that's come pretty close. It's the Flower Beauty primer. That one's pretty close. Like, I don't know. Anyway, the next product is this lip balm. This is my favorite lip balm. It's a lip balm. You know how like sometimes churches hand out lip balms? Well, oh, it smells good. It's like, I don't remember what church gave it out. Anyway, I'd used it all the way to the plastic bit, and this was what I could scrape out at the bottom. Yeah, I know, I'm gross. I know. You don't have to tell me. Okay, this is another product that I'm wanting to use up just to get it out of my collection. First Aid Beauty, if I remember correctly, is a cruelty-free brand. That's if I remember correctly. If I'm wrong, just tell me down in the comments below, and you know, just let me know. Like, it's cool. This is a deluxe size sample, so it's 1 ounce or 28.3 grams. And this is the Ultra Repair Cream, Intense Hydration, yada yada yada, safe for sensitive skin, hydration intense. That's what it says on the bottom. Oh, I dropped it, but I got it. Anyway, this is an amazing moisturizer, but I love my e.l.f. one more. And I want to move this out so I can start using this even more. Like, I don't think you have any idea, even though this is a tiny tube, every time I wear makeup, every time this goes on my face, then my primer goes on my face. It's still not done. I have no idea a way of like telling, because there's so much air in here. Like, I don't know where I actually am, so I'm just gonna kind of do some guesswork. I imagine I'm probably about like right here because I used a crap ton on my hands today. Oh, best hand cream ever. Too expensive for a hand cream though. Let me just tell you. Okay, now the next item I have is a eyeliner. I hate this eyeliner with a burning passion. And the reason why is the only way you can get it to work is if you set it on top of the cap for about 10 minutes before you use it. And then it works perfectly fine. Like, it's black. It's really easy to work with. So if you can deal with that, it's an amazing eyeliner. Although I personally am a gel liner girl. I love gel eyeliners. They are my favorite kind of eyeliners to use. And I will be glad the day this is gone and done with and dried up and cannot be used anymore. I want to finish this up. Jordana is a cruelty-free company though, so that is a plus. Okay, now I have 3 lip products. Yes, 3. If you saw my last project pan, you saw that I struggled with the lip products because I don't reapply throughout the day. And I want to finish all of these. What was I thinking? Like, sorry, I forgot to write F's next to these. But, what was I thinking? Okay, let's go from least expensive to most expensive. Least expensive. I have a bunch of these. I got them from Wish.com. If you don't know what Wish.com is, you really are living in the, you're living under a rock. I'm sorry, but you are. Anyway, this is a beautiful shade. I love this shade. It's in the number 121, but it came from China. So even, I don't know if this is a cruelty-free brand because it's a Chinese brand, but any products that are sold in China by law have to be tested on animals. So, no bueno. And that is where I am. And I started all of these from this very bottom line. So yeah. Okay. Now on to my e.l.f. I don't really know what these are. They're the matte pencil thing. These were real popular for a good bit. This one's basically full. I love the color of this. Like, don't get me wrong. This is a beautiful color. But what I hate is after like a year of having these, it dries up. And this is getting close to that year mark for me. In the summer, it'll be a year. So I really want to get this used up so I can enjoy it, because I actually do enjoy this formula. But there's a sharpener. I'm probably not going to use that, but I'm real happy about that. I wasn't just like, oh my goodness, oh my goodness. Okay, moving on to the most expensive product. It's also the product that's on my lips. It is the Kat Von D Everlasting Liquid Lipstick in Lolita 2. Now, Lolita is my best friend. Lolita is my go-to shade. So is Bow and Arrow. My 2 favorite Kat Von D liquid lipsticks that I have tried. 2 most favorite shades. I don't like the way this shade looks on me. Although, I'm not a huge fan of the more like orangey tone lipsticks in general on my skin tone. I mean, obviously it doesn't look awful. It's just not my favorite. So, and I actually do enjoy the formula of these lipsticks. So, and it was free. Like, and I didn't know that I wasn't a huge fan of it. I mean, it's a nice color, but I want to keep things in my makeup collection that I love and use up the things that are like okay, but not my favorite, because it's what makes me happy. Okay. Anyway, that is everything. Oh my goodness, this video is already 20 minutes long. So, yeah, I hope y'all are enjoying my Vlogmas. I've been trying to keep, sorry, my bra straps keep falling. Anyway, I've been trying to keep up with it. It's been a lot of fun, even though it's been like 3 days. It's still been a lot of fun to film and everything. So, yeah. Sassy, so sassy, sassy, so very sassy. Anyway, thank you guys for watching. I'm sorry you had to see that. Please like, subscribe, and comment any videos that you want me to do. It really helps me out when you do that. And bye!